Hello friends, in this video we will continue the discussion on the previous good questions which are asked in the topic limits, fits and tolerances. So let us get into this question. This is the question which is asked in GATE 2009 for 2 marks. So we need to find what are the upper and lower limits of the shaft which is represented by 60 F8, 60 small f8. So this 60 F8, what does it indicate? 60 indicates the basic size of the shaft. Small f indicates the fundamental deviation of the shaft. Fundamental deviation of the shaft. And the 8 indicates the tolerance grade. 8 indicates the tolerance grade, means IT8. Okay, so we need to find the upper limit of the 60 F8 shaft and lower limit of this 60 F8 shaft, right? So let us see the given data. Use the following data. Diameter 60 lies in the diameter step of 50 to 80 mm. Okay, so with respect to these kind of questions, when you are given with the basic size, fundamental deviation and tolerance grade, you will be given with this data. The diameter lies in the which range of diameter step. Okay, sorry. So in this question, the diameter 60 lies in between diameter step of 50 to 80 mm. Okay, so we all know that the fundamental tolerance unit I value is given by 0.45 into cube root of d plus 0.001 capital D. Okay, so let us find the upper limit of this 60 F8 shaft and lower limit of this 60 small f8 shaft. Okay, so let us first understand how you represent this 60 F8 shaft. Suppose if I draw the basic size or zero line, this is the basic size BS, or I am calling it as a zero line. Okay, the small f, okay, the small f shaft as per the 25 fundamental deviations for a given basic size. Okay, for a given basic size or for any basic size for a hole or a shaft, we have 25 fundamental deviations. Okay, so the small f shaft, we know that it will be lying below the basic size. Okay, let us indicate this as a small f shaft. It means what is the meaning of it is, suppose if you take some reference point, let us assume this is a reference point. If you draw the small f shaft, okay, if I am drawing a shaft like this, okay, from a reference point or a reference line, from this reference point, this point or this line is the lower limit of the small f shaft and this point, or you can call this line, is the upper limit of this small f shaft. Okay, it means from this reference point, this is the size of the lower limit and this is the size of the upper limit of this small f shaft corresponding to the basic size of 60 mm. Okay, so you need to find this, how much is this lower limit and how much is this upper limit. Okay, so for these kind of questions, the fundamental deviation will be given in the question itself. It is given as minus 5.5 capital D whole power 0.41. Okay, so what is the fundamental deviation? So fundamental deviation, as per the definition, we know that fundamental deviation may be either the upper deviation or lower deviation, whichever nearer to the basic size. Okay, so let us write the definition. So the fundamental deviation is the deviation is the deviation. It may be the upper deviation or lower deviation, whichever nearer to the basic size or zero line. Okay, so in this figure, if you consider this as the upper deviation, and if you consider from the basic size to the lower limit as lower deviation, the upper deviation is nearer to the basic size or zero line. Okay, so in this question, the fundamental deviation is the upper deviation. Okay, so from the figure we can see that the upper deviation is the fundamental deviation. Okay, so let us find this fundamental deviation value. So fundamental deviation is given by minus 5.5 d whole power 0.41 as per the question. Okay, so let us find the value of fundamental deviation so that we can find the upper limit. So fundamental deviation is given as per the question as minus 5.5 d whole power 0.41 microns. So what is the d in this question? You can see that capital D. So what is capital D? Diameter 60 lies in the diameter step of 50 to 80 mm. Okay, so capital D as per this fundamental deviation value will be the geometric mean of diameter step. Okay, so you can see that in this question the diameter 60 mm, lies in between diameter step of 50 to 80. Okay, so the capital D will be the geometric mean of 50 and 80. Okay, so it is capital D is nothing but the geometric mean of diameter step, Okay, so if you find out the geometric mean, you will be getting the capital D as 63.246 mm. Once if you find out the capital D, you can find out the fundamental deviation as per the given data. So it is equal to minus 5.5 whole power 63.246, minus 5.5 into 63.246 whole power 0.41 microns. You will be getting this value as minus 30.115 microns. Okay, so suppose, for example, if you know the fundamental deviation, you can find the upper limit. Okay, so this is the basic size or zero line, which is 60 mm. Okay, so this is the small f shaft, this is the upper limit, and this is the lower limit. So this is the fundamental deviation which you got. It is also equal to upper deviation. So from the figure you can find out that upper limit is equal to basic size minus fundamental deviation. So basic size, which is 60, minus fundamental deviation, it is 30.115 microns. Okay, so if you want this in mm, so 30.115 microns means minus 30.115 into 10 power minus 3 mm. Okay, so into 10 power minus 3. So you will be getting this as the upper limit for the small f shaft of the corresponding basic size 60 mm. You will be getting this as 59.97 mm. Okay, so once if you know the upper limit, you can find out the lower limit, because the tolerance grade is given as IT8. You are given with 60 small f8 shaft. The tolerance is IT8. So we know that IT8, we know that IT8 value is 25i. Okay, so if you find out this one, 25 into the formula for I is, you need to remember this one. So it is 0.45 into fifth root of d plus 0.001 into capital D. Okay, you will be getting the answer in microns. If you multiply with 10 power minus 3, you will be getting the answer in mm. So capital D is the geometric mean value of the diameter step. You got it as 63.246 mm. Okay, so if you substitute this, you will be getting the value of IT8 as 0.046 mm. Okay, so once if you know the tolerance, okay, once if you know the difference between upper limit and lower limit, which is IT8, which is the tolerance grade, which is given in the question, so you can find out the lower limit. Okay, so lower limit of the small f shaft, it will be equal to upper limit of the small f shaft minus tolerance value. So you got the upper limit as 59.97 minus tolerance is 0.046. So if you do this calculation, you will be getting the answer as 59.924 mm. Okay, so you got the upper limit value as 59.97 mm, lower limit value as 59.924 mm. So as per the answer, the option A is the correct choice. Okay, so as per the answer, the option A is the correct choice. So let's get into the next question. So this is the question from the topic limits, fits and tolerances, which is a very important topic from the course metrology and instrumentation or engineering metrology. Okay, so frequently in the GATE and in your engineering service exam, the questions from limits, fits and tolerances from the subject of engineering metrology are frequently asked. Okay, so let's get into this question, which is asked in GATE 2007 for 2 marks. Okay, so a hole is specified as 40 with plus 0.05 and its lower deviation is 0.000 mm. Okay, so this is its basic size and this is the upper deviation value and this is the lower deviation value. Okay, so this is the corresponding dimensions of the hole and the mating shaft. Okay, the mating shaft has a clearance fit. Okay, the mating shaft has a clearance fit. So when we get the clearance fit, when the size of the shaft is less than the size of the hole, we will be getting the assembly as clearance fit. Okay, it means the shaft can reciprocate inside a hole or the shaft can rotate inside a hole. The shaft is having enough clearance between the limits of shaft and limits of hole. Okay, so let us indicate for better understanding with respect to a figure. So if I draw a shaft like this, okay, I'm indicating its lower limit and upper limit. So this is the shaft, this is the lower limit and this is the upper limit. To have a clearance fit, we need to have a hole of bigger size than the shaft. Okay, let us indicate the hole like this. Okay, so this hatched portion indicates the solid material present in the hole. This implies the solid material present inside the hole. So let us indicate like the hatched portion or the solid material. So now I'm drawing the hole. This is the hole. So this is the corresponding lower limit and this is the corresponding upper limit. Okay, so from this point, this is the lower limit and this is the upper limit. Okay, from this point. So the size of the shaft is less than the size of hole. So we are having the clearance fit. Okay, so that it's given in the question, the tolerance on the shaft is 0.04 mm. Okay, and it is also given as minimum clearance. Okay, minimum clearance means this value is the minimum clearance. Okay, minimum clearance means minimum clearance is obtained between lower limit of the hole and upper limit of the shaft. So it's given as 0.01. It is equal to lower limit of the hole minus upper limit of the shaft. The tolerance on the shaft is given as 0.04 mm. Okay, so tolerance on the shaft, it is equal to upper limit of the shaft minus lower limit of the shaft. It is given as 0.04 mm. Okay, and it is also given that the maximum clearance between the hole and shaft is we need to find. Okay, we need to find the maximum clearance. Okay, so maximum clearance, what is the maximum clearance from this point to this point is this value is the maximum clearance. Okay, it is the difference between upper limit of the hole and lower limit of the shaft. Okay, this distance is the maximum clearance. Okay, so maximum clearance, I'm writing it as upper limit of the hole minus lower limit of the shaft. We need to find. Okay, so let's find out first the limits of the hole with this data. So the lower limit of the hole, it is equal to basic size plus lower deviation. We'll be getting it as 40 plus 0. So it is 40 plus 0.000. So it is equal to 40 mm. Similarly, upper limit of the hole is equal to basic size plus upper deviation. So it is equal to 40 plus 0.05. It is equal to 40.05 mm. Okay, now you got the limits of the hole. You can use this data. So let's keep this equation as first equation. So 1 implies 0.01 is equal to lower limit of the hole. It is equal to 40 minus upper limit of the shaft. So from this you will be getting upper limit of the shaft is equal to 40 minus 0.01. So it is equal to 39.99 mm. Okay, so now you got you are having the data of tolerance of the shaft and you are having the upper limit of the shaft. You can find out the lower limit of the shaft. Okay, so let's find the lower limit of the shaft. So tolerance of the shaft is given as 0.04 mm. Okay, so upper limit. So we got the upper limit of the shaft 39.99 mm. So we got upper limit of the shaft is equal to 39.99 mm. So from this we can find out the lower limit of the shaft as upper limit of the shaft minus tolerance. So it is equal to 39.99 minus 0.04. So it is equal to 39.95 mm. Okay, so we got the limits of the shaft and we also got the limits of the hole. So we can find out the maximum clearance. So maximum clearance, it is equal to, so suppose if you take this as a shaft with its corresponding lower limit and upper limit. Suppose if I take this as a hole, if I consider this as a hole with its corresponding lower limit and upper limit. So I am drawing this as a solid material portion. So this is the lower limit and this is the upper limit. So the difference between the upper limit of the hole and lower limit of the shaft, this distance is nothing but the maximum clearance. Okay, so maximum clearance is nothing but the upper limit of the hole minus lower limit of the shaft. So upper limit of the hole you got as 40.05 minus lower limit of the shaft as 39.99 mm. So it comes around 0.1 mm. So as per the options given in the question, 0.1 mm, the option C is the correct answer. Okay, so this is with respect to this question. So I have applied the formulas of minimum clearance. I have applied the formula of minimum clearance and maximum clearance, and I have arrived at the solution. But there is also an alternative method with which you can complete the question in just 30 seconds of time. Okay, so let's look into it. You are given with the basic. You are given with the hole. Sorry, you are given with a hole of limits 40 plus 0.05 and plus 0.00 mm. Okay, so let us assume this is the hole. Okay, and to have a clearance fit, the size of the shaft must be less than the size of the hole. So let us assume this is the representation for a shaft. Okay, you are given with a minimum clearance. Minimum clearance occurs between lower limit of the hole and upper limit of the shaft. You are given with a minimum clearance of 0.01, and you are given with the tolerance of the shaft as this value as 0.04 mm. Okay, you need to find the maximum clearance as per the question. What is the maximum clearance? This point is this distance is the maximum clearance. This distance corresponds to the maximum clearance, which is nothing but the upper limit of the hole minus lower limit of the shaft. Okay, so you can see here this value is 40 point, upper limit of the hole is 40.05, right? So this point, lower limit of the hole is 40 mm. Okay, so from this distance is 0.01, so this corresponds to 39.99. Okay, 40 minus 0.01. Okay, so if you get this upper limit of the shaft, you are having the tolerance as 0.04. so if you subtract 0.04 from 39.99, you'll be getting the lower limit as 39.95. Okay, so now this point is 40.05, this point is 39.95. so if you subtract to get the maximum clearance, 40.05 minus 39.95, you'll be getting it as 0.1 mm. Okay, so as per the question, the option C is the correct choice. Okay, so option C is the correct choice.